you have Grounder. He likes to ground Grizzle. He likes to pop out of walls and dig out of walls, but other than that, he lives on the ground and he's comes out of the ground. Duh. Chop Chop. He's a fishy fish, sharky fish, fishy sharky fish. We've seen this one before in Labyrinth Zone or the likes thereof. So he's just choppy chop. If he sees you, he comes for you. And then you got a Wisp. Not to be confused with the Wisps from Sonic Colors, but these are the Wisps from Sonic 2. They come in groups of 3 and then they attack you, and they can be quite a pain, but that is all. Welcome to Aquatic Ruin Zone. This is a ruined zone that is around lots of aqua, hence that's why it's called Aquatic Ruin, or something like that. Nah, but seriously, this stage is alright, I guess. There's these arrows that fire at you, and there is Grounder there. And it may look like I'm just wandering around at this point, but there's a checkpoint near here. But if I go this way, I won't have 50 rings, so I'll go back and I'll go get the 50 rings. And when I have 50 rings, I'll come back and I'll do a special stage. Now, you have to watch out, because if you fall down, you go to water level, and water is not fun in this level. But if you stay on top, you could probably never see the water, which is fun. Right, now it's time to get serious. Aquatic Ruin Zone's original name was listed as Neo Green Hill Zone, a possible future or past version of Emerald Hill, which was known as Green Hill in a prototype. Now, during the original development of Sonic 2, the team originally split up into 2 different teams, one in Japan and one in America, as they both felt that they had different opinions on how the game should be developed. Hence, you have Sonic 2 and Sonic CD. Sonic CD has a heavy time travel element to the game, which is relevant to the plot. It seems that there is lots of speculation on the internet as to whether or not the 2 teams combined ideas and helped each other. Now, time travel does seem like a very feasible option for this game, as you have the likes of Emerald Hill, which is then followed by Chemical Plant, which could be seen as a futuristic version of Emerald Hill, and Aquatic Ruin, which comes afterwards, which could be seen as a past version of Emerald Hill. Due to time constraints as well, there were going to be other levels implemented in Sonic 2, such as Dust Hill Zone and Genocide City Zone. However, these were scrapped before release. These stages could also be seen as possible future or past levels. Dust Hill Zone could have been a past version of Metropolis Zone, whereas Metropolis Zone was the futuristic version. However, it seems that early on in development they scrapped the idea for time travel quite quickly, but some of the inspiration was left, and obviously they used these parts in Sonic 2. Now, there is more beta information, but as I said before on a previous video, if I was to talk about it, we'd be here all day. So I will tell you the rest in a bonus video, if I can be bothered to make one. Nah, but seriously, I probably will. And that's it. I managed to talk all over the special stage to make it more entertaining. How about that? I got Chaos Emerald. Right, now let's talk about the zone itself. Now, as I've already explained, it's an ancient ruin which is fallen apart, and it could possibly be a future or past version. It could be in the future of Emerald Hill Zone. Now, you've got these weird pillars that fire out arrows, and they travel along the screen, and it's quite fun because you can actually run along with them, which is pretty funny. And we have this foliage at the top as well. Now, I have noticed on some parts of the level, if you go up to the top part of the screen, there'll be an area like this where there's foliage in the foreground. Now, if a badnik travels behind it and you run through the badnik, you will actually run through the badnik unharmed. So it's a nice little tip if you're on the top area. You can actually skip some of the enemies by just running through them. Now, this level is really short, the first stage. I can normally do it in less than a minute, and believe it or not, I was actually trying to go slow for you guys, so you could actually have something to watch. Now, like I said before, you can actually skip the entire water section in both these stages if you go the top path. So it's not really much of a water level, it's more of a token water level. Now you've got these platforms that if you stand on, you can get across, but I decided to go the lower route to show you some of the water level. And as I do so, I remembered that these platforms actually float, which is quite a cool little addition they added to the game. Watch as you get Tails get his ass pierced by an arrow. Now, I normally go the lower route whenever I play Aquatic Ruin Zone. However, I wanted to go the middle route to show a bit of land, to make it fast, and some of the water sections, but none that are too difficult. Now, there are ample places to get air in the water sections, as there are loads of water bubbles and air pockets for you to replenish your lungs, basically. Now, if you're like me though, and you like to ignore them and try and get past as fast as you can, you will die. But there are some nice fast sections that are underwater, which is a nice change as well. Now, you gotta watch out for them. If they hit you, that's an instant kill. If you come up here and go to the left, that's a nice little life for you. So there's another life that I've got for you. And watch this! And another life. My score reached 50,000 points and I gained an extra life, which is fine by me. Now this boss is pretty easy if you know how to do it, but I'll show you how to do it both ways. Wow, it's a fucking hammer. Good job, Eggman. Now basically, if you stand on this tower, you never ever need to land on the floor, but I'll show you how you do it properly. Now he fires an arrow, well he hits it and it fires an arrow, and you jump up and hit him. And that's it. It's really basic and easy. Now, if you're standing on the top pillar, you can actually spin dash into him and keep doing that constantly, and you'll never touch the floor. However, it will kind of glitch you into the wall, so you will need to tap left slightly so you can hit him appropriately. And this is it. This is the boss. Now, originally, this boss was supposed to be in Dust Hill Zone, and there was supposed to be a massive gap in the floor that you have to jump over. So if you get hit by an arrow, you fall in and die, which would have actually increased the difficulty. But it's still easy. And that's it. All done. They did fix this boss in the iOS version though, which makes it a lot harder, as you can't really do it as easy as that. But it's still pretty easy anyway. So, join me next time for my next video. Hey! Hey you! Psst! Yeah! Come check out some of my other awesome videos! You've got World of Illusion, and you can come watch me play Sonic 1 in less than 6 minutes, where we play it very fast. They are good. They are good. You should probably watch them. If you click on the video, you can watch them. Also, don't forget to click like or subscribe, as this will help me very muchly, as I will know that I am doing a good job. Thank you, and good night.